Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Riska Putri. My student ID is 21132900002. I'm from DIII Management. My lecturer is Mr. Budiantoro. Today I want to present about transportation in Indonesia. Transportation is a means of transportation, conveyance, or vehicle. In this article, we will discuss various kinds of vocabulary about vehicles or means of transportation that we must have often found or even use in everyday life. Transportation is divided into three models, namely land, air, and air transportation. We will discuss one by one the vocabulary about transportation that belongs to that category. Next, land transportation. Land or land transportation is land transportation, which is a tool or vehicle used to move living things and inanimate object from one place to another by road or rail. Vehicle include in land transportation include cars, bicycle, motorcycle, train, bus, trucks, beca, or rickshaw. Let's see if each of this word is used in a sentence. My father drives me to school in his car. Father takes me to school in his car. A bicycle with only one wheel is called a unicycle or a bicycle with only one wheel. Gasoline, with motorcycles. This train has 7 locomotives or this train has 7 engines. A night bus crashes into another car on the highway or a night bus hits another car on the expressway. Garbage trucks dump their contents into landfills. Mother goes to the market by rickshaw. Next, air transportation. Air transportation is a means of transportation that uses a machine so that it can fly at a certain height and is so used to carry passengers or goods. Some of the types of vehicles in the air are airplanes or aircraft, passengers aircraft or airplane with passengers, cargo aircraft, or planers for moving goods over a long distance quickly, and fighter aircraft or aircraft used by the Air Force. Helicopter, spaceship, hot air balloons, or blimp. Example of sentence that use the vocabulary of types of vehicles in the air are as follows. The plane lives at 8. The plane lives at 8 sharp. Helicopters are also used search and rescue vehicles. Soyuz is a Russian spacecraft first built in the 1932. Hot air balloon tour is a unique attraction in Cappadocia, Turkey. Next, water transportation. Water transportation is also known as sea transportation, namely transportation that transport passengers or goods or cargo by air. Water transportation is also often used for short trips and cruise. Some types of water transportation that are familiar to our ears are boat, ship, sailboat, cargo ship, submarine, speedboat, naval ships. Let's try the vocabulary about water transportation about the sentence. This boat can only carry 2 people at a time, or this boat only carries 2 people at a time. Titanic was the large ship of her time. A sailboat can sail against the wind. Tanker is a type of cargo ship used to transport oil, or ship is a type of cargo ship used to move oil. Submarines can be submerged for months or submerged can be underwater for a month. Andy cannot ride a speedboat well, or Andy cannot ride a speedboat well. The old naval ship is in history built in 1765. Next, the following is an example of a dialogue with the theme of bus, ships, and car. First, bus. Okay. Hi, where did you spend last school vacation? I visited my grandma in Sleman. That is interesting. How long was it? It was less than 2 weeks, I think. What about you? Where did you go? I spent my holidays in Surabaya visiting my parents. How are they? They are fine. Thanks for asking. How did you get there, by the way? I traveled using bus. I went to Sleman by bus too. How much was the fare from Solo, my friend? It was 10,000 rupiah from Solo, and I made stop at Adisucipto International Airport first. So it was not a simple trip. It wasn't. And I continued the trip using another public transportation called Jogja Trans. Oh yeah? How much was the ticket? My grandma stays in Kaliurang, Nickborn, next to Gajah Mada University, and I got there with only 3,500 rupiah. That will be nice. So I stopped at Jogja Trans bus shelter at Koma UGM and took a walk to her house. Is your grandma's house near to Sultan Place? Not really, but it's only 30 minutes using Jogja Trans due to traffic. Would you tell me about the Jogja Trans, my friend? It is public transportation similar to busway in Jakarta, on which people can curling around Yogyakarta, where they can only stop at bus shelter or a place called Portable. The buses are smaller than those in Jakarta, but they are okay. I don't want to visit Sultan Place. May I join you when you go to Yogyakarta next? Sure, just go with me and stay at my grandma's house. Sultan Palace is near to Bringarjo Market, where you can find the mouth-watering sate kere and any traditional snacks. That will be lovely, dude. Thank you. Next, second is ship or couple out. Excuse me, would you tell me another way to arrive in Lombok instead of using your plane from Bali, please? I'm sorry, it seems that ship or small boat is the only that left. It's okay, I can go with it. Where should I start my trip from Bali to Lombok then? Well, based on my experience, you need to go to Padang Bayi Port or Nusa Penida first. Then you can continue using ship or boat. Padang Marinda. So I have two options. You're right. The difference is that if you use Nusa Penida, then you will arrive at Senggigi Beach, while Padang Bay Port will bring you to Port Lembar. What is the difference anyway? Quite a lot of difference, miss. It takes 4 hours from Padang Bay to Lembar with only 46,000 rupiah ticket per person, and it is quite difficult to arrive in downtown Matraman from Lembar. On the other hand, Joseph and Indah Port will bring you a faster and more comfortable trip. Less than 2 hours with only money on it. About hundreds of thousands rupiah, and it is easier to go to downtown Matraman from Singgigi, where Singgigi itself is not too port but a beautiful beach. Is the shower boat okay? Sure, you will have nice ride on both trips. Thanks for your information. You're welcome. Next, car. I am afraid I can't arrive at office on the time today. What happened, bro? I'm caught in traffic and I have troubles with my car. Have you called mechanic? Yes, I have, but I parked my car away from here. I don't think it is a problem. Just let the mechanic know the location. Oh, okay, then. Thank you. You're welcome. Next, transportation related words. First, airplane or in bahasa pesawat. Second, train means kereta. Third, bus means bis. Fourth, car means mobil. 5, motorcycles means motor. 6, bicycle means sepeda. 7, tricycle means sepeda roda 3. 8, pedicab means beca. 9, taxi means taxi. 10, truck means truck. 11, scooter means scooter. Next, boat means perahu. Next, ship means kapal. Next, helicopter means helicopter. Next, hot air balloon means balon udara. Next, capable car means kereta gantung. Next, ambulance means ambulance. Next, submarine means kapal selam. Next, subway means kereta bawah tanah. Next, tractor means tractor. I think that's enough from me. That's all my presentation. Thanks for your attention and thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.